Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, and hey, what's up if you are new here? Hello everyone, I am back for another empties video. I've really enjoyed filming these, just sharing products that I've used up and that I've really enjoyed and sharing them with you. I think there's a few in here that I have yet to repurchase, and that's mainly because, like I've said it before, I have other similar products that I'm just trying to use up before investing in another item. I just don't want to be wasteful, you know? And yes, I am filming in my dining slash kitchen area. This just happens to be a space where I can just sit down, have some light to work with, and I just really want to get this video out for you, and this just happens to be the time and place we have to get it done. So stay tuned if you'd like to see a few products that I've used up and have been loving. All right, so these all happen to be skincare, body care, and yeah, like beauty makeup products. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 products I'm going to share with you today. I'm going to start with like makeup related products. I've shared these time and time again, starting out with my e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I get the color taupe. I think this is $3. I get it at Target or Walgreens, any drugstore. If you haven't tried this and you're looking for an eyebrow pencil, something that's just like quick and easy to use for every day, this is an amazing product I would recommend trying. I would test out a few different shades just to get the right one that works for you. I've tried out a number of these products, but I landed on taupe. I just feel like it does the best of blending my eyebrow hair color with my the hair on my head. My eyebrows are a bit darker, so the taupe really just ties those together. So this is a product I will mention over and over and over again. So this item, not necessarily an empty, but it was time to replace this one because after a while they just get old, a little dingy. The Real Techniques beauty sponges. I usually buy these in like a pack of 4 so that I always have one on hand. I've just used these over and over again. I think I've used the Beauty Blender before, like the actual Beauty Blender brand. I liked it, I really did. But after trying this, I was sold. So I use this over and over and over again. This is what I use every day now. I get it wet and then I use the flat side for putting on my foundation or like my skin tint that I'm using right now. I use one side to do my concealer, and then I use the other side depending on the day. If I'm using cream, bronzer, or blush, I use that other side to apply that. So it's super versatile. I can use it to do like a full face. I really like the sponge and I continue to use it over and over again. Okay, moving into, since we talked about makeup, let's talk about removing that makeup. I've mentioned this one before. This is the Deep Cleansing Oil by DHC. I go through this stuff fairly quickly because I'm using it every single night. This is the size that I can purchase at my Target. I think you can buy a larger one with a pump possibly online, but this has just been the most accessible one. It's an oil that before I get into the shower, I squirt it onto my hand, or pump it into my hand, and then I'm not mixing it with water. I'm just applying it straight to my makeup on my face, and I'm just rubbing it in to just dissolve it all. Then I get into the shower, then I'm able to like rinse it off, and then I go in with my cleanser, so then I am double cleansing. And this just really helps break down and just dissolve the makeup, and I feel like it's been gentle on my skin. It's great to use all year long, and I just like that it's an oil. It just feels like it's like hydrating and it's not like stripping my skin. Product I've mentioned before, and I'll probably say it again and again. All right, my last 3 have to do with like skincare slash smelling good. Rose Jam is my jam. So this is by Lush. Ever since I heard about Lush and this product through, let's see, probably Casey Holmes here on YouTube. She is like an OG that I've been watching for as long as I can remember. She recommended their body spray in this scent, which I of course tried and loved. I remember that lasting me such a long time because just one little squirt of it, there I go with that word again, one little spray of it lasted forever, and it was so great. Since then, I've tried so many different body sprays and perfumes that I've found and loved. When I was most recently, well, not most recently at Lush, but I was with my siblings and they were buying some stuff. I'm like, I should just go back to this because I was in need of a body wash. This smells so good and it just feels really great on your skin. If you have never tried Lush products, you can shop online, give it a go. This is a very strong, it's a strong lingering scent, but it's a great scent. I love Rose Jam. If you can go in store though, that would probably be best so that you can really try out the different scents to figure out what you really like. That's probably best before investing. But if you like Rose, give this one a go. I have not repurchased this one yet just because I have some other body washes I want to go through. But once I'm done with those, this will probably be my go-to again. All right, so I've gone through so many different types of deodorants and figuring out what works for me. I keep coming back to this one by Lumi. This is their whole body deodorant for pits, privates, and beyond. I'll just say I use this for my armpits. It's the Invisible Cream, and I get the scent Toasted Coconut. I've been obsessed. I've been really drawn to the scent of this, honestly. And mine's all empty, but it comes out in like a cream. It's more of like a liquid. It's kind of liquidy when it comes out, but when you rub it in, it kind of dries down. And the scent, I can just smell it on me like all day long, and that's what I'm looking for in a deodorant. I want odor control. It's great for the workday, and then when I get home and work out, I can still smell it on me. So this has been a repurchase. I'm able to get mine at Target. I think you can get these a lot of different places. There's many different scents, but I've been obsessed with this toasted coconut. Coconut is just a go-to scent for me that I really enjoy, and that's probably why I keep coming back to this. But this deodorant I highly recommend. Last but not least, I was shopping with my siblings a little while back now. We went to the Mall of America, and one of my siblings wanted to go to Victoria's Secret, so we were in there for a little bit, and we were smelling different perfumes, and it just was nostalgic. It brought back some memories of like in middle school, high school, like different scents that we loved. I ended up smelling this one called Scarlet, and I just fell in love. I fell in love with it. So it's this, and the packaging, how beautiful. I can still, I can just smell it on it, but it is empty. I have used this stuff up, and I wanted to get the smaller one. It's the 0.23 fluid ounces, just to make sure I loved it. I didn't want to buy a huge, container of this and waste it or not love it. So I just got the smaller size so I could try it out. And it's not the roller ball, which I appreciated. It's the actual spray. So let's just say I went through this rather quickly because I was wearing it every day and I probably overwore it. So anyone who's been around me, sorry if this has been overpowering, but Scarlet, Victoria's Secret, an amazing smelling perfume. I overlooked an item because I just have the packaging here, and that's probably why I was ignoring it. We can't forget about these. I used them all up, but I kept the little, the packaging. I needed to talk about these. These are the Shiseido facial cotton little squares or cotton rounds. If you are looking for those like cotton rounds or cotton pads that are durable, that won't like tear apart or leave any residue on your face, these are the ones for you. I feel like I could put so much like toner on this product and it would just absorb it perfectly so that I could still get my toner all over my face. And that's mainly what I used it for, is for my step where I would use toner. I feel like if you wanted, you could use this for like removing your makeup if you use like a micellar water or another type of makeup remover. These are just so gentle on the skin. I think I just use like one a day, and I finally just use these up, and I've been using these for a while. It comes with 165 sheets. So these last me a long time. Like I said, I just last minute, I hung on to the packaging because I'm like, I need to share these in my empties video. So almost overlooked these, but can't forget about these. If you are looking for a new cotton round to try that can hold up and really distribute your product all over your face. And like I said, I just needed one to do the job. So I would highly recommend. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. It's been really fun to share these products, especially ones I love. I'm always getting inspiration from other creators online about products they love. And I feel like it gives a better idea of what products actually work instead of doing like a haul and showing you the full product, like, oh, I'm going to use this. But I love hearing how someone likes the product once they've used it all up. So in some videos that I've shared, there end up being products that I don't love, but I can happily say everything I've shared with you today, I've either already repurchased or I probably will in the future. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, guys. I'll see you in my next one.